All right, you've started something before. It might have been something creative. It might have been a hobby. Might have been a business idea. But then after a while, you stop. Every single time you start something and quit something, you're handing your brain the message that you're somebody who doesn't finish what they start. For me, that sounds like an uphill battle. Remember that the people who follow through with things aren't always the ones who are motivated. They are the ones who stopped needing to be. All right, number one, and belief is a skill that is learnt. I want you to start with thinking about the things that are actually holding you back. Now, most people, they blame time, they blame energy, they blame all sorts of different things. Underneath all these questions, it's about, do you actually believe that you can achieve it? There is a quote by Tom Ford, and I'm going to paraphrase it, but it goes something like this. If you believe you can or can't, either way, you're right. And it's so powerful because if you can believe that you can achieve something, you already took the first step to being there. If you can't believe you can achieve it, then there is no way that your nervous system, that your body is even going to be able to follow through when times get hard. You're going to doubt yourself and you're not going to do it. I'm going to share with you a personal story, and it is about the time which I signed up for my first triathlon. Now, this triathlon is an Olympic distance. Most people start with the sprint distance, and at the time, I was extremely unfit. I had to do a swim, a bike, and a run, and the swim was 1.5 Ks, the bike was 40 Ks, the run was 10 Ks. And at the time, I thought this was absolutely a ridiculous amount of time spent in physical activity and nothing that I'd really done before. But I wanted to do something about my exercise. Now, I believed in my body that I was able to do this. I knew it, I believed in it. And I trained very minimally, and I should have probably trained more, but I didn't, and it was really just the start. I went to the race. Everybody was there, standing in front of the ocean, and I had accidentally signed up for the open category, which I'd learnt on the day, which is the ones which go behind basically the elite people. I had no idea what I was doing. I was at the front, and it was too late to reposition myself to the back. Anyway, I came third last, and it took me like 3.5 hours. Remember that I didn't really have much fitness at all, and I hadn't done any fitness for about 5 years at the time. When times got hard, I knew in my body that I was able to do it. That is the key difference. You have to believe that you can do it with everything, because when times get hard, you have to make sure that you can keep going. You can't just rely on this one-time motivation to get you through something. But if you really believe that you can do it to your core, when the hard times come, then you're able to push through. That belief in myself didn't just come from doing this one triathlon. It came from very small wins over time and recognizing them. This is something that people tell themselves all the time. They tell themselves, I can't do this. And it's a negative way of viewing what you're capable of. There is one word that we need to add after this, which will reframe everything. And the word is yet. I can't do this yet. Which gives us the possibility that we are capable of doing it. It's just maybe not now, but if I put in a little bit of work, I can get there. So if you hide this, I can't do this, that could mean I could never do this. And if you believe that, then you probably won't achieve it. But if you put this yet here, I might not be able to do this yet. I might not be able to do an Ironman yet. But if I work towards it, then I'm going to be able to achieve it. So the times which you catch yourself saying this and stopping yourself from doing things, add this yet. I can't do this yet, but I will be able to at some point. All right, you already know what you should be doing, but knowledge was never the problem. The problem was every time that you stopped doing what you wanted to do, you built that habit in your brain that told it that you are someone who stops. I saw this with personal training all the time. People with motivation, they would gym 5, 6 times a week, 7 times a week off nothing. Now, the problem with this is not their energy. They clearly have the energy, but they don't have the energy long term. And they don't have enough time to build that habit into their system. So what they needed to do was they needed to go to the gym once a week. Or if they decided to go every day for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. The idea was 5 minutes isn't going to give you abs. It's not going to give you results in a business. But what it is doing is building that habit of taking the first step. If it's hard for you to go for a run, just put on your shoes. If you can't do that cold shower, just go and turn on the tap. And once you've taken that first step, I think you'll be surprised that you're able to follow through with it much easier. So even when we've built up this routine, there are still days where we don't follow through. Our motivation is going to come and go. When it's with us, it's great, it's powerful, we're able to do the thing. When it's not there, this is the thing that matters. Person 1, they train no matter what day, if they like it or not. They gave themselves a contract, you could say, to train 3 times a week. Person B trains a lot more, but they're on and off. Now, you've got both these people training on a Tuesday, and let's say the energy is flat for both of them. Who do you think is going to go to the gym? Person B, who is sporadic, or person A, who's got that routine? Person A is much more likely to get into the gym. So the idea is we stop trying to grab onto motivation and we start learning how to push through when motivation is not there through habit building. So what is one thing that you have been avoiding doing? And what is one step that we can take towards that? Is it the run where you have to put on the shoes? Is it the cold shower where we have to just turn on the tap? Is it a business idea or a talk with a friend? Make sure this week you just take that first step in building that habit. Now, what happens if the thing you're trying to do is too hard because fear is holding you back? Well, I've got a video exactly for that. It's called the exposure ladder, and this video will explain exactly how to do it. I'll see you in the next one.